Hey, what's going on? Good morning. I mean, if there is, it's gonna get me because I don't see it. Never had crocodile problems. Now alligators, yeah, I don't even see that. So we should be good this morning. Dark magician, what's going on? Yeah, I'll hype this morning. I like it. Still catching up. Morning, Marcus. Hope everyone's doing all right this morning. Being lazy with it. One pole, cup of coffee, and my camera. I can get around a little bit easier this way. And besides, I was fishing with like 3 or 4 rods yesterday. I didn't catch nothing. My feelings were hurt. Total morning. Hope chat's doing all right, y'all. So we can get a fish. This is day 3 of not catching anything, which is not the norm. I'm gonna fish the tiny pond first before we switch sides here. Yes, sir. Yeah. Supposed to be a hot one today. Definitely not complaining. This winter would suck. I know there's fish in here. It's just whoa, 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 whoa. Relax. It's never that serious. Joshua, I appreciate that, man. Try to keep it simple over here. I'm just a dude just trying to do some fishing. No fluff here. There's gonna be days when I catch fish, days I won't catch fish, but I promise you, it's gonna be chill over here. Monday morning. This morning here, what was 8:25 here in North Carolina? Oh, I thought that was a hit. Started a little later yesterday. Thought it might help out, but it did not. It did not have any impact on the fish biting. I'm assuming if I can without scaring the fish, but dang, the massive carp that was right there. Big carp. Nice. Water's always showing up. I like it. I like it. We're not doing it this year, but last year we were in Orlando for like was like a futsal tournament, but it was at the same convention center where they had the massive fishing, like gear vendor, like angler convention, like massive. And I hate that I didn't get to go. And of course, this year we're not going to be there. So now it's like, but it looks like a lot of fun. They had all these like demo kayak boats out, all the fishing gear you can ever imagine. It's like a fisherman dream. Trying to see if these fish angry with this crankbait here. They're jumping a little bit in here. Ooh, fish on. That's a fish. I believe it's a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. I believe there's a fish here. There was a fish. Ah, that was a fish, man. Stupid fish. Woulda, coulda. See if we can get it back. Greg, good morning, man. I was very surprised. Yeah, it wasn't open to the public. Unless you have some kind of business. It's the only way you're able to get in. And you had to like show proof either like with a business card, and I mean luckily I think I had my captain's license. But it was like $250 for like a day. I think it was like a day pass, or maybe it would have been for the entire time, but I wasn't gonna be there because we were gonna go to Disney World and Universal. I had a fish, man. How's that weather, man? Charlotte. All right, so we can get a fish here. Yeah, we're trying to get back down. Go to, I guess, was it Epic? The Super Mario World. That looks fire. I'm gonna still say Disney reigns king. They just know how to do it right. Somehow always get my money. I'll tell you that. Man, that was definitely must have been a small fish because it definitely wasn't like pulling. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Can't get enough of it. Can't believe it's already gonna be May. Right at the edge of that. Let's see if we can make something of it. I've been debating whether like to switch it from the vertical to horizontal, the long form live stream. I just don't know how YouTube does with like pushing it out though. But I might try to give it a try here and there, see if I like it. So I've only been to Universal once though. So I mean I can't properly give it a fair shake in consideration how many times I've been to Disney World. But I think the roller coasters are definitely 10 times better, with the exception of a few that like Tron's undefeated in my opinion. And age is just a number, man. You are whatever you want to be, I say. All right. I guess I fished on long gone left from there. Let's try over here. Really nothing yet, but you know, I feel like we're getting close. I had a hit. Thought I had one on her and it got off. So I was throwing it that one spot thinking something might pop off, but the fish are jumping everywhere around me though. Like every few minutes you hear like a massive splash. Excuse me. And the coffee is so far away. All right. No takers. Let's go grab it real quick. I really need to stop being lazy. I should have so much stuff that I can use, and yet I keep using the same thing. Mainly because it works. But man, to be fair, it has not worked the past few days. Past couple of days. Not giving it a fair shake down here. I know, I do got a frog I can throw on. Not right now, but I think I gotta re-rig the bait caster so we can get back in the game here. I'm the worst about that. Unless I'm doing some crazy fishing trip, I'm kind of just go with the moment. These fish are like going nuts. Marcus, yo, man, appreciate the love, dog, and the donation. Shout out to Marcus with the big donation, y'all. So yesterday I got on like around like 11 o'clock with no luck, so I'm hoping. It's weird. Sometimes in the morning the fish are a little bit active, and sometimes they're not. It's just I was throwing this whopper plopper. Nothing was popping off, so now Trying to mix it up here. Well, not mix it up, going with the tried and true. Feels great. I know it's gonna be hot later on. I know it's gonna be. What am I dragging here? Sometimes you feel like you know you got something on here, but it's fish just jump right there. Fish are A1 trollers, I tell you that. They let you know you're around. I gotta watch this. Make sure I don't get caught on a branch right here. I know there's sticks. Dude, we were fishing for sheep's head one time. We went by the bridge. I kid you not, one like swam up right by the piling, like it was just like watching us, and then swam back down. Didn't catch one. And nothing was hitting the live worms, the night crawls I was using too. So like it's just weird. Like I can catch some nice bluegill. There's no rhyme or reason like why they either are hitting it or not hitting it. Because I'm not changing anything. Catch that bottom. Catch that bottom. Coffee intermission here. Really need to invest in another coffee mug. I don't know why we have 2 Christmas mugs like this. Gonna try to walk really slow so the camera ain't like spazzing out. Yeah, I went to go edit one of my videos yesterday, and the video was fine the day of because we watched it, played it back, and it was actually really nice. And went to try to pull it up. Freaking file was corrupt. Can't recover it. So that sucked. Hey man, gets the job done. I don't know how, I know what happened to some of my cups. Like I put it on the back of the truck and then I drive off. I know that's how I definitely lost one of my coffee travel cups. That's how I lose a lot of things, to be honest with you. I don't know if anyone else does that, but yeah, I kind of set it and I forget it's back there. But it keeps coffee hot. Keeps me in the Christmas spirit. Yeah. I'm gonna try to figure out what day. It's probably gonna be later in the week. That's gonna make sense, where I can make a strong effort to go out, do saltwater fish, and just first part of the week is tends to be a little bit busy. Usually I'm making deliveries for my other side hustle, what I do with vegetables I grow on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is usually my soccer nights. And so I gotta, and then work, I gotta handle the job. So I gotta make sure, try and make it count. Make it count. Don't you do it. My biggest fear at this point is getting caught and snagging. I can't get this back. I mean, luckily I did order online, so I know exactly what it is, so I can order a new one, but that would upset me. All right. Trying to keep myself moving here. That's what I need. I need that kind of setup. What is that, a duck? Or an alligator? Something just create crazy commotion in the water, like dead ahead. It might be the alligator getting his breakfast on. That's the only thing I can think that can make that kind of big of a commotion. Like it was like dragging something in the water. That's just one of those dumb birds that goes under. Ha ha ha! What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell you? Look at this. Let's see if I can get it back. This is the part that I hate. I really need to buy those with those like little flags that you could put down. Yard flags. Or landscaping flags that you can mark areas. So I know exactly where to avoid casting. Because I'm going to get snagged. Now. Come on. I know you're on the other side of it. I've done this enough times to know. I swear, don't you do it. Come on. Come on. Come loose. What can you be wrapped around? It was swimming towards me, so it can't be. I feel it coming. I feel it. Okay, got it back. Dag. Really. Last time this happened, I had a fish on. Let's not do that again. What do we got here? Trash. Freaking trash. All right. Let's try to get by this tree here. Mom and Mason, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. So the other day after I finished my stream, I was coming up right here to put the kayak. I was on the kayak, and there was like these bubbles that were like literally right off the bank here, like massive amount of bubbles, which that only means one thing. It's alligator. Freaking, I don't know why I panicked. I was right at the bank, but it was just close enough that I felt like I was just going either right on top of it or we were crossing paths. But then for whatever reason, I wasn't all the way up on the bank, and when I stepped off the kayak, I fell into the water. So I was like trying to avoid myself getting eaten. I'm making it 10 times easier for the alligator to eat me. But we're good. We're good here. Karina, what's going on? So yeah, appreciate the likes so far, y'all. Thank you. everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday, wherever you are. Let me know in the chat. I had one fish on briefly before it was not on. Let's see if we can avoid a situation of getting hung. That yellow boat across the way is normally what I would use to get on to get myself from being caught. It's usually my last resort. God, it feels nice out here. So yeah, I had to let my boots dry out because they were soaking wet. These extra tough that I'm wearing holds its water really well, I'll tell you that. Jim Bob, I like that. It's good. The fish are jumping this morning. They are. Either. I promise y'all, this will be the last day I'll use this crankbait. I'll switch it to something else. I just got to make sure I do it in the morning or either at night before I. In fact, I'll take this off just to not even like tempt myself. That's my problem. It's just there. I can grab it and go. All right, Jim. Well, hey, man. Hope you catch all the fish. The biggest fish. This is my meditation hour here. Before I have to lock it in. I don't know. I forget. I'm drawing a blank on the channel, but it's like creek fishing or something like that. I'm amazed how much money these people make fishing from like just their YouTube account. This dude said he made last year, because he was going over his finances in this video, $170,000 just from long form videos. And like that's not even counting like if he has sponsors, which I'm sure he does, or affiliates that he deals with. That's just from YouTube AdSense. If anything, that just makes me want to go even harder. Usually the spot delivers, But yet it has not. Come on now, fish. We know you're in here. That's the thing about fishing. You just don't know what you do that makes you catch that fish. Like, prime example, I can't tell you the spot that we fished at. I fished it so many times. I've caught only croakers there, but my fishing buddy and his friend have caught keeper, black drum, redfish. And it's like, and we're using the exact same bait, exact same setup. And I can't put a finger on it. That's what makes fishing so much fun and frustrating at the same time. What's up, smell of fishing? All right, well, hope everything's all right, bro. This is wild to me. This will catch crappie too. So I have twice the amount of fish I can catch, but this hasn't been delivering. I'm gonna have to go to that soft plastic, see if it's see what colors the fish are into. That worked really well last year back here on the Texas rig, just throwing a Zoom curly tail worm, black and red, or a June bug color, like a blue, black. Could not be denied a fish. Yeeks. Fish are jumping everywhere, man. Well, hopefully that gets sorted out, my guy. Jim, that's what's up. Do you keep the puffer fish? I know some people eat those things. I haven't personally ever tried it. But some people swear by. It's a great eating fish. I'm telling you, man, fish are just, it might be a top water. You saw that, right? At this, oh, you kidding me? God, man, what the hell? There shouldn't even be anything there. So what is there? Let's see if I can walk myself around. Getting tired of this. It's like stuff is switching up on me. All right. We're gonna try to see if we can get, so yeah. Usually I'm back here fishing. This is the backyard pond. That's the crib. I have this usually by myself in the morning. I'm sure there's some science behind it all, but you know what? I don't. Who has time to figure that all out when all you want to do is just fish? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, okay. Now the trick is, can I get it back without it being caught on something else? This is the second time I've been snagged. Had to walk over here. That boat's not worth me getting on. At least not right now. I do got a nice kayak in the backyard that would have gotten on, but like I said, I got to warm up today. I did fall off it the other day because the alligator scared me. I hate to say it. So, but the paddle boat, which is supposed to be that yellow thing off in the distance, is supposed to be over here next to this boat. But, you know, kids move it. That's probably the easiest thing for me to get on because I ain't got to really move anything. And I just hop on it and go. And I've caught plenty of fish on that bad boy. The steering sucks on it, but, you know. See, look at that. That's either got to be a fish. Probably, no, that's not a fish. Or it could be. It's giving off that weird alligator vibe with the bubbles. I'm going to just back away slowly. Because they do hang out like right here. And if his head pop up, I'll know. I was right. Plus I had that weird feeling in my chest. Nah, man, North Carolina. And everybody always say make some... If I try and catch a felony, yeah, I would. Can't do that here in North Carolina. Unless it attacked me first. But I find that kind of... I really don't know how I can justify that if I'm out on the pond by where they're usually hanging out at. Now, if one happens to be like my backyard or about my fence, which apparently these things can climb fence. They can also ring doorbells apparently too. Yeah, then it's fair game. Nice. What part of South Carolina? I'm like about an hour north of Myrtle Beach, which seems to be the destinations for a lot of people that do go to South Carolina, other than like Charleston, if you're trying to do that coastal. Crazy K, what's going on? Yeah, it's big. This thing's freaking, it's pushing almost, I like to call it dinosaur status almost. And we're only in April. And it has plenty of time to grow. There's no shortage of a food source back here. You can hear them sometimes crunching on a freaking turtle. what just happened here? All right, got tangled up. I believe there's usually two back here, but I think was it Monday? I think Monday we were sitting out on the back porch and we saw one. I made a short. It was like right here on that bank over here, and like it climbed out of the water and it walked left and then it walked right and then it made its way into the woods back there. There is like a creek that eventually opens up to the ICW, which also connects to the Cape Fear River. So that's where I think that's where they come from. There's tons of alligators around here. I think most ponds you'll find an alligator in the neighborhood, and there's like 4 or 5 of them hanging out. It is definitely the norm. So that's what's really cool. This is not man-made. The only thing that man has done to this here is they've actually just made it smaller before they start building houses back here. But it's actually used to be a lot bigger. Oh yeah, we don't mess with Hook said John was going on. Yeah, we don't mess. I don't mess with them as they don't mess with me for the most part. We've been able to make it work for the past almost 20 years living here. So I think it's only been one time where, God, my camera's crooked. Like there's a house in between my house and my neighbor's house, but the house off there where they found a 3-foot alligator next to someone's trash can just chilling, and they had to get it removed. But never had a situation where there's one been ever like up here behind the fence or anything like that, or even like in between the houses. They're either sunbathing where I'm standing at on this middle like peninsula here, or they're along the side of the bank around the pond. Like one of their favorite spots is over here by that tree. They'll sit there and hang out. The most unnerving thing is like at nighttime you'll hear what sounds like a motorcycle revving. Is just them like, I say growling or grunting, but it's just you can feel it. It feels like it's in your chest through the wall, the way it just rumbles, the sound they make. Oh, we broke that 10 like mark too. Appreciate that. Damn, just pulling up nothing but dead leaves. Yeah, I was gonna fish with some live bait, but I was so mad from yesterday I just did not do it this morning. The only favor I ask for y'all is just make sure y'all hit that like button. If you like fishing, boating, and it's just a good time. I feel like my content's wholesome. In a sense, try to have fun. Share my personal experience with fishing and on the water. Make sure y'all give me a sub. And please share. Sharing is caring, is what I say. It's the only way this works. Try to keep it simple over here. I'm gonna have to ask my buddy if he wants to. I've been itching to go fishing on the pier. So we might just need to give that a shot. The only thing with one of the piers, I think you only can bring one fishing pole with you. Unless they change the rule. Nice. Let me know. I definitely wonder how that works out. The shrimp for sure. I was crushing catfish with shrimp, but it's weird again. Like I get one fish very quickly, and the next thing you know, it's like dead. It's like some either spooks them, and other times at least when I'm fishing, I'll catch a bunch of fish really quickly, or I'll be like, "Here, I'll maybe get a bite, maybe nothing." Which that's usually how fishing goes, or something happens in the end. I just don't like laying my head down, not catching a fish back here. Most morning you'll find me out here. Sometimes in the afternoon I'm out here after I get the kids from school, if there's no games going on or anything like that. And then I also got a 21-foot Carolina skip that you'll either see me fishing or just riding on. Sometimes you gotta let your hair down, not that I got hair, and just cruise. And the weekdays are 100 times nicer because as it gets busy here, the waterway gets crazy packed. I'm surprised there's not more accidents with kayakers and paddleboarders, people that just tries to brave it. Or people that are like water skiing, like, holy cow. People really don't be paying attention on the water. Yeah, John, I am the HOA. What is that? Turtle. Yeah, what kind of tackle are you using to catch a 21-pound cat? I feel like that would break everything. Come on. Plus, I'm getting hungry. I should have ate breakfast. I'm gonna get some cereal. Back to where I had the bite at. Over here by this. I feel like the fish want to come out and play from there. Just one, Lord, just one. And that's the thing about fishing too. It just takes one fish. It erases everything. The broken lines, the snags, the missed hook set. One fish changes your entire attitude completely. Literally can make it the best fishing trip ever. Boo. All right, y'all. I gotta eat, and I gotta get some work done. Get this work day going. I'm not sure if I'll be on later on this evening. Unless it's early, I do got a soccer game that we might be able to win. But you can catch me live back here, either fishing either here or somewhere around the neighborhood. I'm building the courage to get out, go other places. And by courage, I mean just stop being a little bit lazy. This is just easy to get out on and drag a kayak or get on a boat to fish, and there's plenty of fish to catch. Just gotta catch them. So but hope everyone gets a chance to throw a line themselves, get a fish, and appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning. Like I said, I'll be back, but in the meantime, make sure y'all give me a follow. Please share, check out the video, don't forget to like, and see you next time on the water. Later, y'all.